You ever walk into a room and totally forget why you went there? Or maybe you lose your keys again and laugh it off saying, "Guess I'm getting old." But what if it's not just forgetfulness? What if your brain's been sending distress signals you've been ignoring for years? Dementia doesn't show up overnight. It sneaks in quietly, hiding behind little habits and subtle changes in your mental health, emotional balance, and quality of life. And by the time most people realize it, it's already shaping how they think, feel, and live. Here's a harsh truth. Millions of people in the US already show early symptoms of dementia, and most have no idea. It's not just about memory loss. It's the constant fatigue, the irritability, the disconnection from things that once brought joy. It's skipping meals without noticing or avoiding physical exercise because you're too tired. These small changes, when ignored, can slowly chip away at your well-being and cognitive health. But here's the good news. This isn't a death sentence. It's a wake-up call. Science has shown that early detection, balanced nutrition, preventive medicine, and mindfulness can actually slow or even reverse cognitive decline. The brain thrives on the same things your body does: oxygen, movement, and self-care. It's about nurturing yourself daily through better sleep, a healthy diet, and meaningful connection. Because your brain isn't just a machine, it's a reflection of your lifestyle, your habits, and your choices. So before you brush off those senior moments, let's dig deeper. Because by the end of this, you'll know how to spot the 5 hidden signs that might mean dementia's already part of your life, and what you can start doing today to protect your mind, restore your clarity, and take back control of your future. You know what's crazy? Most people don't even realize their lungs are crying for help until things get serious. Those little moments like getting out of breath while climbing stairs or feeling that tight chest after a light jog aren't just aging or being out of shape. They're signals, your body's subtle way of saying, hey, something's off. Early signs of respiratory problems often hide in plain sight, disguised as fatigue, minor coughing, or even constant yawning. The key is to stop ignoring what your body's trying to tell you. Think about it like this. Your lungs are like the engine of your body's energy system. When they're not working right, everything slows down your focus, mood, and overall quality of life. People who often feel dizzy, have morning headaches, or struggle with mild breathlessness might already be facing oxygen imbalance. It's not just about breathing, it's about well-being, mental health, and disease prevention. Catching these early red flags can literally mean the difference between a minor adjustment and a lifelong condition. So here's what awareness really looks like. Noticing that you're breathing heavier after meals, your chest feels heavy in polluted areas, or you cough slightly more during workouts. These aren't random moments, they're patterns. And recognizing them early allows you to take control through preventive medicine, natural therapies, or even small tweaks in nutrition and exercise routines. It's all about self-care and paying attention before your body raises the alarm too late. When you start tuning into your breathing, it changes everything. You become more mindful, more connected to your own rhythm. You begin to see how stress, poor sleep, or even emotional imbalance can affect your lungs' performance. And once you grasp that connection, you'll naturally want to protect your respiratory health. Because here's the truth. The things that quietly harm your lungs every day might be much closer than you think. Most people think lung damage only happens to smokers or folks who live in big, polluted cities, but that's far from the truth. Your lungs are under attack every single day, and half the time, you don't even notice it. From indoor dust and cleaning chemicals to scented candles and air fresheners, these silent enemies chip away at your respiratory health little by little. Even spending hours sitting in front of a screen without fresh air can lower oxygen flow, draining your energy, mental health, and overall quality of life. Here's the kicker. What you eat and drink can hurt your lungs too. Diets packed with processed foods, fried oils, and sugar-heavy drinks trigger inflammation, which messes with immunity and slows disease prevention. Think of it like fueling your car with dirty gas. It'll run, but not for long. On the flip side, filling your plate with antioxidant-rich foods like berries, leafy greens, turmeric, and green tea helps your lungs detox naturally, improving your cardiovascular health and oxygen efficiency over time. And let's not forget about the emotional triggers. Chronic stress, anxiety, or even unprocessed sadness can tighten your chest and disrupt normal breathing patterns. It's wild how emotions can literally shape the way we breathe. Practicing mindfulness, Taking deep breaths during stressful moments or doing short walks in nature can reset your body's rhythm, reduce tension, and support emotional health. Sometimes the most powerful therapy is just slowing down and breathing with intention. Once you start seeing how many invisible things affect your lungs, it's almost eye-opening, even shocking, because these triggers are woven into everyday life. Your home, your habits, your emotions. But here's the good news. Once you uncover them, you can take back control. And in the next step, you'll discover how to not only protect your breathing, but actually strengthen it naturally and effectively. Once you understand what's hurting your lungs, it's time to rebuild their strength. And trust me, your body has an incredible ability to recover when you give it the right tools. Let's start with the natural side. Simple breathing exercises like diaphragmatic breathing or box breathing can dramatically improve lung capacity. Doing just 10 minutes of slow, deep breathing daily helps oxygenate the blood, lower stress, and boost immunity. Think of it as your daily tune-up, a small habit with a huge impact on well-being and mental health. Nutrition also plays a major role in keeping your lungs in top shape. Foods loaded with omega-3s, vitamin C, and magnesium, like salmon, oranges, and spinach, help reduce inflammation and support respiratory balance. Adding herbs such as ginger, thyme, and eucalyptus to your meals or teas acts like a natural detox for your airways. Over time, this approach doesn't just improve your breathing, it elevates your energy levels, supports preventive medicine, and helps maintain cardiovascular health. Now, when it comes to medical support, regular checkups and lung function tests are game changers. If you live in areas with high pollution or have a history of asthma or allergies, using a home spirometer or seeing a pulmonologist twice a year can save you from long-term issues. Modern medicine offers inhalers, nasal sprays, and therapies that can complement natural treatments perfectly. Because prevention and precision care go hand in hand when it comes to a truly healthy lifestyle. And here's the thing, whether you're using ancient breathing techniques or the latest medical tools, what really matters is consistency. It's about making self-care non-negotiable and creating habits that sustain your lungs for life. Because the moment you stop taking your breathing for granted, you start transforming your health from the inside out. But sometimes, even when you do everything right, warning signs still show up. And knowing when to take them seriously could be what saves your life. There's a fine line between a mild cough and a serious health warning. And knowing that difference can be life-saving. If you find yourself short of breath doing simple things like walking to the mailbox or talking on the phone, it's time to pay attention. Persistent coughing that lasts more than a few weeks, chest pain, or mucus that changes color can signal underlying conditions like COPD or early lung infections. Ignoring these signs doesn't make them disappear. It just gives the problem more time to grow. Another big red flag is fatigue that feels bone deep, the kind that lingers even after a full night's sleep. When your lungs aren't delivering enough oxygen, your whole body struggles, your mental health declines, your immunity weakens, and your quality of life takes a nosedive. If climbing a flight of stairs leaves you dizzy, or if you feel pressure in your chest when lying down, your body's basically waving a red flag saying, "Hey, I need help." And it's not just physical signs you should look out for. Emotional cues can be just as revealing. Anxiety, irritability, and even trouble focusing can stem from oxygen imbalance. That's why combining mindfulness with preventive medicine matters so much. It helps you catch not only the visible but also the invisible symptoms. When your breathing feels off, check your stress levels, your posture, even your air quality. Sometimes the fix starts smaller than you think. Recognizing these warning signs isn't about panic, it's about empowerment. The faster you act, the more you protect your long-term health, balance, and longevity. Because early help doesn't just fix the issue, it prevents bigger ones. And once you understand that, it becomes clear that the real power lies in prevention. So now let's explore the simple, daily lifestyle changes that can keep your lungs strong and your breath steady for years to come. You don't need a complicated plan to protect your lungs, just consistent, mindful habits that keep your body and mind in sync. Start by prioritizing movement. Whether it's brisk walking, yoga, swimming, or even dancing around the living room, keeping your body active boosts lung capacity, enhances circulation, and strengthens cardiovascular health. The more you move, the more efficiently your body uses oxygen. That's the essence of a truly healthy lifestyle. Think of exercise as your lungs' favorite workout partner. Your home environment also plays a huge role in disease prevention. Open your windows when you can, invest in an air purifier, and add a few houseplants like peace lilies or snake plants. They naturally filter toxins and improve air quality. Limit chemical sprays, clean with natural products like vinegar or baking soda, and avoid smoking or exposure to secondhand smoke. These small acts of self-care make your space a sanctuary for well-being, mental clarity, and balanced living. Sleep, too, is underrated when it comes to respiratory health. Quality rest restores your body's natural repair systems, enhances immunity, and reduces stress, all of which directly support your lungs. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of deep sleep, keep your room ventilated, and practice mindfulness before bed to calm your breathing. This isn't just about rest, it's about giving your lungs the recovery time they deserve so you can wake up feeling truly refreshed and energized. At the end of the day, lung health is a lifelong partnership between your habits and your awareness. Every mindful breath, every balanced meal, every stretch, they all count. Because when you take care of your lungs, you're taking care of your life. And the best part? Protecting your breathing doesn't just extend your years. It makes every one of them worth living. But before all this makes sense, there's something even more crucial you need to understand. The subtle signs your body gives before any of this starts. Crazy how much we take our mind for granted, right? But now you see things differently. You understand that those small signs, the forgetfulness, the confusion, the fatigue, aren't just random. They're your body's way of whispering that it needs more attention, more self-care, and a better balance between mental health and physical well-being. The good thing is, you already started the change just by becoming aware. That's where healing begins. Remember how we talked about prevention, mindfulness, and natural ways to protect your brain? Every healthy meal, every workout, every mindful breath. They're like small investments into your future self. This is what medicine prevention is all about, not waiting for something bad to happen, but actively creating a healthy lifestyle where your brain and body thrive in harmony. That's the real meaning of long-term well-being. So now it's your turn. What changes are you ready to make today? Will you start walking more, sleeping better, or maybe turning off your phone an hour before bed to calm your mind? Your answers matter because every single choice shapes your quality of life, your emotional balance, and even your longevity. Be honest with yourself. Are you living the life your future self will thank you for? If this message hit home, don't let it fade away. Say inscriva agora para neo perdidicas que podem transformar sua saúde para sempre. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because the next videos might just be what helps you protect your mind, your memory, and your happiness for life.